unmute.
Go for it. Hello, everyone. My name is Canon Blazing 420, and I am having another session of Cutting Corners, number 20 in particular, with my homie Dax here. And y'all know the voice in the back of my head, Paul over there. We're gonna see what we can get done tonight. Probably.
Maintenance.
Yep. I probably won't get through this patch, but we can try.
And I immediately have an ad break.
Oh no. That means I might have an ad break too.
Oh no, on mine. Oh, yours there's no ad break.
Yay.
Paul.
Yeah.
Your Jacksepticeye is very, hearable on the stream. Just let you know. Just let you know, Paul. Okay?
I get dragged to the meeting.
Stack HP. Remember the half price crew. Sorry if I didn't do my intro, but
Fuck it, we roll.
exactly what he said. I realize how late I do these streams. It's not on purpose.
What the? It's in the single digits.
What is?
My TV.
Sorry. I didn't mean to make you turn it down, man. It's just...
Yeah, as I switched the mic quality to standard, see if that
Alright.
Okay, wait, where's my save? Oh, there. Every time. You never know if your computer's gonna crash and lose all of your data.
The hourglass. I'm coming up and out. Alright, gotta go to Old Da.
Depths of knowledge. You forgot to party us up, dude.
Ah, shit.
Did you forget?
Yep.
There goes the potato.
Why didn't I use the Aether Shard? That would have been a bit faster. Oh well. Ah, the event's going on.
Yep.
Crazy thing is, I thought that had done ended. I mean, you okay? Seem fine.
Come, you must have gathered by now that Tataru is given to exaggeration. As you can see, I am quite well.
Mm-hmm.
Ulda, on the other hand, is not. This riot was anything but an isolated incident. There is a restlessness in the air.
Well, she may be given
Tensions
to
long simmering are at last
exaggeration.
threatening to boil over.
She is still the bookkeeper. Though she has every right to be exaggerating things.
Ulda is a nation infamous for the great disparity between the wealthy and the poor. The majority of the populace accepts this state of affairs because they believe that every man bears responsibility for his own lot in life. To an Uldan, money is the foremost, and some would say the only measure of a man's worth. Small wonder that the wealthiest wield the greatest influence.
Guess it helps
So
to
where
be
do
a
the
potato.
refugees fit into this social hierarchy? What place is there for those who fled Alamigo and the destruction of the Calamity? Plainly, there is none. They have no wealth, no power, and no worth. To the Uldan way of thinking, they may as well not exist. Choosing to ignore their existence, however, is patently not an option. General Rauban and the Sultana understand this, which is why they ordered the Immortal Flames to provide the refugees aid and succor. Yet none would dispute that the expenses incurred by this policy grow by the day, with no end in sight. This has prompted more and more Uldans to question their obligation to aid these worthless wanderers. While more and more refugees have come to resent their treatment at the hands of the sneering citizenry.
Give me a second.
The manner of Lord Lolorito's refusal to grant the Dolmens asylum bespoke a disdain for all refugees, an attitude shared by the rest of the monetarists. And you may be sure they make no effort to conceal their opinions. It was only a matter of time before the refugees united in protest. Nor is it any surprise that some among them would ultimately resort to violence.
18 right.
That the Immortal Flames should choose this of all occasions to engage in joint training exercises with the other Grand Companies. By the time they return, the situation may well have deteriorated beyond mending.
Up we go. Hall of Flames. I'm running to the Hall of Flames.
Okay, and I'm going through a different quest, so yeah.
Might as well.
I got
You
nothing
do-
better to do.
You doing class quests?
Nope,
Oh.
different quests. He'll give me an emote.
Ooh.
It's so. Something under the shadow. Well, it's so creepy that they're still saying stuff from when they were human.
And gonna have to do this.
Analytic inject. There's a drug that destroys infected blood cells. Transforms them from
And seriously, FNO, I know you're trying to get people to think, but you're always going on too long. Huh. Oh. Alrighty, Lost Hope, Blackbush Station, Brush, Blackbrush. Now I'm just imagining this Aetherite having a afro, because I said Blackbush.
Yep.
Not gonna lie, I think this Aetherite could rock it. I could rock that afro, seriously.
Got the black truck.
Yep.
Eh.
Alright, Zazawa, where are you? I'm guessing in here. Damn.
Well,
Traumatized. There. Okay, so there's another group. I'm glad I don't remember this shit.
why?
Because it's like I'm playing the game for the first time all over again.
Yup.
At some of these sections. Okay, so I just gotta go kick their asses. I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just hop in.
Sure.
It's my turn to help. Until I need your help. Yes. The lunar whale is what you use to go to the moon. So you see what they did in this game.
Yep.
Let's see where this set. Best way to get into that tunnel. I think right here. I ended up getting stuck at a little Bard concert in my stream last night.
You streamed last night?
No, was it last night?
Mm-mm.
I couldn't. Wait, didn't we stream yesterday, or was that a different day? What day was it? Dude,
I
I don't.
remember, Monday?
Okay, it was. That was the last. Yeah, so that was yesterday.
Or was it Sunday?
It was either Sunday or Monday. Oh no, it was yesterday because I didn't know if we was gonna have enough time to stream tonight.
Hi.
So it was yesterday. It was after you got off. Near the end of my stream, when I had like 2 or 3 more missions before finishing the patch, I ended up just stopping and listening to this group play. They were playing
Copyrighted
Final.
music or
they were-
regular music?
They was playing Final Fantasy songs, other video game songs. They did a few Sonic songs, and that's really why I stopped and stayed there. Because like, okay, they're doing pretty damn good with these Final Fantasy songs. So whenever I'd come back to the place through the Aetheryte, I'd hear them, and occasionally they'd be playing a Final Fantasy song. But when I started hearing people talk about Sonic in the chat, I joined in the chat. And then like 4 or 5 Sonic songs they played.
Yeah, fair enough. I get one. Excuse me. You're not be rude.
Oh, so tiny, I didn't see it.
Stop that red heart.
We don't have to do our worst. Just be glad we don't got a good source of aether around us. Or else we'd limit break your ass.
Yep.
You beat him like it was nothing. Almighty, what are we gonna do now? How about you return to your damn camp? Like the good bitches you are. Actually, where is my mount? I need to put that on my hotbar.
What, the lunar whale?
Yep. Right now it has the ancient airship on it, but I don't got that unlocked.
Nope.
And I don't have my car. For some reason the name's not
Cool.
coming to me.
Regalia.
Thank you.
Well, you had started this earlier.
I'd rather not think about what ifs. Can't do anything about them.
Nope.
You wasn't there? Stone's throw. Where is Stone's throw? It's way over there.
Oh, sorry.
Do this while I can, because I'm definitely going to need you in the Sea of Clouds.
Yep.
Definitely going to skip through some areas to get those currents early.
Mm-hmm.
I think at that point I might actually just pull up a map. That way I ain't got to use the compass for much. I don't even got that yet, if I recall correctly.
Oh no, you don't got a compass yet.
That's heaven's word, I get it right.
Yep.
Can't. I want to hurry up and get to fucking Idleshire. Uh-oh. Let's do footsteps. That 1,000-mile stare. You, Okay. I'll chase this bitch down. like how my easy signal to tell when you're in is not looking at your name pop up, but seeing your chocobo disappear.
Yep.
I caught your bitches. I will kick your ass. You have no idea how easily I could kill you, do you? No one would blame me either. No one would know. They would all trust the warrior of light.
Possibly.
You know, I'm gonna say the same thing I said back then when I first started the game. I ain't no warrior of light. I'm a warrior of darkness. Boy, how little did I know. I think you're about to die.
Please.
Yep. Okay, I know how this looks, but it wasn't me. Okay, I'm glad they didn't just assume it was me. I guess they realized that the arrow was too big for a Lalafell to use.
Yeah, probably.
Investigating the rights. Yay, the power of Scion is very useful. Oh wait, what am I doing? I just gotta teleport back. I could fly over there, but I'll spend about 200 gil just to save that. You should get to teleport too.
Yup.
Yeah! Now you might have a chance to finish whatever you were doing here if you didn't finish.
But I already finished it.
Nice! I don't know if those are any better than what I have, so I'm not even gonna bother picking them up. Royal Promenade. Alright, so... Chamber of Rule? Here I come.
Wait a minute. Where'd the potato go?
Chamber of Rule.
Oh.
Commander Swift has kept us apprised of your recent activities. You've made great strides towards quelling
voice.
violence.
Despite our best efforts to determine what provoked this uprising, the truth continues to elude us. Have you uncovered aught which might shed some light on the mystery?
This information does not leave this room. The Syndicate's decision to reject the Doman refugees' appeal for asylum had lasting repercussions. A number of those displaced by the Calamity claimed it was proof of a policy of discrimination. Together with a group of Alamegan refugees, they organized a series of demonstrations to protest against the Sultanate. Demonstrations which became heated, but did not descend into violence. Until a certain incident served as a call to arms.
A unit of brass blades sent to supervise a demonstration loosed arrows upon unarmed protesters. It was this atrocity which prompted the refugees to take up arms. I need not tell you what followed.
We assumed at first that the attack was born of a miscommunication. When emotions run high, they happen. But suspicions were raised regarding the unit's commanding officer, whom I ordered interrogated.
But damn.
Sure enough, our fears were soon confirmed. The dog confessed that a merchant had offered him coin to give the order. A merchant in the employ of Teleji Adeleji.
Teleji Adeleji. But he spoke in favor of the Doman's cause, and has ever seemed sympathetic towards the refugees' plight. Why would he do such a thing?
Misdirection.
Know you of the Cartano Reclamation Bill? It is a proposal to annex the Cartano Flats so that refugees may establish permanent settlements.
When last I looked, that was disputed territory.
Aye. Some might even call it a battlefield.
Battlefield, you say?
The destruction wrought by Bahamut was greatest at the Cartano Flats. That much is common knowledge. What is less well known is that his rampage laid bare ancient Alagon ruins, of which no record existed. There are certain differences of opinion as to how these ruins should be handled, which is why each nation maintains a military presence in the region to this
PvP.
day. Yet differ though we may, we are still allies.
I haven't seen this map in ages.
Therefore, in the interest of preserving the Eorzean alliance,
What?
we have reached
What
an
happened?
agreement. Any conflict which may arise during the course of military exercises in the region
Huh?
shall have no bearing on relations between our nations.
One moment.
In full knowledge of this delicate state of affairs, Teleji
Just lurks.
Adeleji
Thank you for the
proposed
lurk,
the
Logan, and thank
Cartano
you for the
Reclamation
bits.
Bill.
I
A
guess.
shameless bloody
No.
ruse which stands to benefit him in but one conceivable way.
Merciful mayhem.
If successful, he will
You
gain
break
control over
very
the
easily.
disputed territory under the guise of assisting in the resettlement effort. And you can be sure he'll build an orphanage next to every Alagon ruin.
I don't seem to understand. Those 245 bits.
The man would threaten the unity of the
Okay,
Eorzean
what are you
alliance
not
and risk
understanding?
countless lives for personal gain.
He walks a path all his own, independent of any faction and beholden to none of his fellows on the Syndicate.
By inciting the less fortunate to violence, he hopes to convince others that the Cartano Reclamation Bill is the only viable solution. His sympathy for the plight of the Domans was not but posturing to gain credibility with the refugees. Of that there can be no doubt.
Forgive
That
me,
doesn't
but
work
what
there.
could possibly motivate Teleji Adeleji to go to such lengths? What is so special about these ruins that he would risk his position on the Syndicate, and, most likely, Charges
where
of
did you go
treason
to,
against the
Blazin'?
Sultanate.
Oh, I'm in a cutscene.
Omega.
Chamber of Rule?
Pardon?
Yep.
An Allagan monstrosity, not unlike the Ultima weapon. Mayhap larger, we know not. It has yet to be fully excavated. Allagan inscriptions indicate that it was created to fell Bahamut himself. If accurate, it might explain why Nail Van Darnus chose to bring the Red Moon down upon the Cotonou Flats. Given the ends he went to ensure Eorzea's annihilation, destroying the one weapon which could stay the Elder Primal may well have seemed like good sense.
When first I bore witness to the power of the Ultima weapon, I doubted the evidence of my senses. And now you tell me there is another such weapon. One which could contend with Bahamut. Bahamut!
Aye, we were skeptical ourselves. Truth be told, until the Ultima weapon's existence came to light, we thought the inscription had been mistranslated.
At present, Omega is more akin to a fossil than a tool of war, having long since ceased to function. As such, its true potential cannot accurately be gauged. However, if someone were to restore it, as the Garleans did the Ultima weapon, I have little doubt that he would wield untold power.
Power enough to subjugate Uldar like as not, and the rest of Eorzea besides, which is doubtless why Teleji Adeleji yearns to have it.
That he should aspire to world domination. He who has ever walked 2 paces behind Lord Lolorito in matters of commerce.
'Tis in acknowledgement of his own limitations that he seeks this power. Woe betide us all should we allow him to have it.
Pray waste no time chasing rats. Only a fool would believe that secrets can be kept in Uldar.
It would seem the implications of the Sultanate's refugee problem are rather more far-reaching than we assumed.
Yay! Objective complete.
I run that?
Damn it. I guess it is. Okay, you played that well. No, no. Is that where he gets is that where the fucking idea is planted?
Yeah, probably.
Wait. What primal? It can't be King Mog. I don't know what
What,
else
the
would be
next?
over there. Oh, it's a
Hello.
striking tree. Yo.
Oh. So remove?
Yes. Okay, if we keep this pace up, I actually might finish this patch tonight.
Okay.
Which really shows how much I've been procrastinating throughout the entire damn thing. Ain't that right, FF? FF agrees. Because I was petting her and scratching her butt. That's all you really need to bribe a cat. Or a dog. Some good old butt rubs. Drive. Okay, what kind of cutscene this gonna be?
Uh-uh.
And I'll let you out the room. Yeah, I've let the cats out.
Perfect.
No, Adler's Nest. What?
Where'd you head to, Blazing?
I'm headed to the Lotus Stand. So it's gonna be an instance area right next to the White Mage Guild.
Ah.
What's the highest level you have on a for your class or job on that character? 100?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, perfect, perfect.
Why? Why do you ask?
Because I know queuing up for certain things would take forever. No, okay, so I did Leviathan last night, right?
Yeah.
I queued up for it normally, like at least 10 minutes went by, not a single person joined. So while I was waiting, I was like, what are the chances if I back out of this and go into trials, I get this? I wait a little longer. I say, fuck it. I back out of it. I go into trial. Like, roll, waiting list number 8. Finally get in. It's a Leviathan. I'm like, the chances were low, but they weren't 0.
What? When you went in trials?
Yeah, I went into the to do my daily trial, and since it wasn't giving me Leviathan, I was like, fuck it. It'll either give me Leviathan or something else, and it gave me Leviathan. I was like, fuck yeah.
Scions of the Seventh Dawn, on behalf of the people of Gridania, I bid you welcome. Your presence is of great comfort to us
What is
all
this
in
track's
these
name?
days of uncertainty.
I would have to re-listen to a Realm
I
Reborn.
summon you here to share tidings of a most urgent nature. But a short while ago, the great elemental spoke, and his voice was clarion in its intensity. Ramu is returned unto the forest.
It's 11:11 for me.
Scarce had his
12:11
words
for me.
ceased to echo in mine ears when we were visited by an emissary from Little Solace.
An hour and 39 minutes?
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Our guest informs us that the sylphs
Or
too
39,
have sensed
49.
the presence of the Lord of Levin.
I don't feel like actually calculating
Though
that.
his exact whereabouts remain unknown, we may safely assume that the primal was summoned within the heart of the Sylphlands.
All I know is as long as I do it in 58 minutes.
Unlike the
48
other
minutes.
primals you have encountered, Lord Ramu is no raging
I'd have time to
avatar
spare.
of destruction. He is revered as much for his wisdom as his strength, serving as both arbiter and guardian to his children. Given that we and the Sylphs
Yeah, because I only
found a
got
way
7
to
more
share the
missions
12's word,
to do for this
it is
patch.
my hope that this sagely immortal
And this
will
is
be
the
amenable to
only
reason, and that conflict
instance
may be avoided.
in the patch. Coming up
Blessed
next.
as you are with the power of the echo, you are one of the few among us who may commune with a primal without fear of influence. I would ask, therefore, that you represent us in this most delicate of negotiations.
You think he'll be offended by my Moogle tombstone?
The Twelves Wood has suffered enough.
I would
Upon
put
us,
hopes
we
on,
and the
but
Sylphs,
I like the sound the
and
Moogle
I
one makes when I
guess
open and
Lord
close it.
Ramu himself, are in perfect accord. Let us not endanger our shared home by engaging in unnecessary hostilities. Dear friend, I beseech you, safeguard the peace which exists between our peoples.
Look, I don't know how how you think this is gonna go, but
You have my thanks.
it's a primal. It's in my blood.
Pray
To stomp
may
a
Little
primal.
Solace, then. A member of the Order of the Twin Adder awaits you there. He
It
will
doesn't matter
advise
how
you
young
on
or
how
how
to
old,
find
the
Lord
primal's
Levin.
going down.
An ill wind blows through the forest. Yet, it is not only the Twelves Wood that flinches at its coming. All the lands of Eorzea shiver in dread anticipation. Have care.
Little Solace, where doth you be? Hawthorne Hut is where I teleport. I have food over there, but I'll worry about that later. So now I walk that way. Fuck that, I'ma fly that way. Palacio. I don't know why this series music's making me want to play Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I really should play that game one day on stream. Wait, didn't I start a playthrough on that? Can't remember. Papalimo ira estola. Incred. Wait, what did it do? What did it do?
Well, I will mention I am in Call of Blazing, so.
So what?
I'm in PlayStation Party.
Ah.
What do you think? Yep.
Oh. Brew pots. A lot of you. Come over here and strike me yourself. Booyah. Fencing.
Tynora betrays thee, servant of hiding.
Okay.
Thou art the bringer of light, bane of Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, and Leviathan.
How do you know about all that?
I am Ramu, guardian of the children of the forest.
Yes.
Thou tramplest upon sacred soil, bringer of light. By what right doth man intrude in this sanctuary of the sylphs? The Gridanians proffer peace? Their words are born of delusion, thine offer an insult.
How so?
Thou speakest of harmony, yet carest naught for my children's desires. They did but wish to dwell beneath these boughs in solitude. Yet even that was too much to ask of man. Thus did they turn to me for succor. The sentence I pronounce upon thy kind is just.
It is tanked.
Redanian or Garlean, it matters not. The good intent of one excuseth not the misdeeds of the other. Thy conflicts have brought naught but anguish and misery unto the forest. All blame doth lie with the darkness that resideth in the breast of man. Whence sprung this calamitous seed? In the beginning no such duality existed. Were light and dark given form when man was born? It
You
would
dick, we're a
explain
balance.
Much. Not least why strife and sorrow follow ever in thy wake. Thou canst not deny the urgings of thine own nature. Knowing that thy mere presence here portendeth tragedy, wilt thou persist in this pretense of peacemaking? Thou bearest the crystal which I bestowed upon my wayward charges. That they should entrust so precious a gift to thee. Thou standest apart from thy kin. Thou art the bringer of light, aye. But there is something more in thee.
Really? You mean starch?
Very well. I shall consider thy proposal, shouldst thou survive my trial. If thou wouldst champion the cause of harmony, I must have proof that thou art fit to play the role. Wither mine ire, and prove to me thereby that thou hast strength enough to stay the darkness which threateneth to consume thee.
Like this guy.
Yet if thou shouldst be found wanting, know that all men shall perish in the storm of my judgment.
I still like this guy.
Come to me, bringer of light.
Hi.
I shall await thee on the field of battle.
Oh god, I haven't watched that in a long time. That's gonna be a trip if I watch it
so
tonight.
far from at home.
Doth thine eyes deceive me? Thine fucketh.
The Lord of Levin himself.
Line fucking bullshit.
Never till this day had I looked upon his visage, save in painted
Ergonger's out in the field.
Time. Ever shall this scene remain etched in my mind's eye. Beg pardon, my lady. I must beg thine aid on a point of research. If thou art resolved to face Lord Ramu, I would ask thy leave to observe the event.
Ergonger, you naughty boy, you wanna watch? Just a moment, I will be right back, y'all.
Alright. Probably. glitched.
Okay, I have returned.
Look back, Blazing.
Are you in the middle of a game?
Yes, but I can put it down.
Okay,
Why do you ask?
it's come for the time to queue up for the striking tree hard.
Okay.
I don't know how long it's going to take, so I just figured I'd let you know that I just registered us for it.
Go Zach, Austin.
Wait time less than 5 minutes, let's see how true that is. I remember in order to do extreme for the first time I had to use Party Finder. That was my very first time using Party Finder, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Striking Tree Extreme. I can't remember if I did it synced or unsynced. I think we may have done it unsynced. It's because I think someone asked me in the thing and I asked them how to do that, and once they told me how I changed it, I was like, alright. And then we went in.
Not mine. You hear me okay? Okay, I'm gonna have to take a break because I'm also playing 14 plays, so if I don't move, you know why.
Oh, you can't in that game until Q pops, man. No one's joined yet. Oh man.
Just letting y'all know ahead of time if I stop moving.
I'm gonna have to make time to do some side stuff on my other jobs on stream. I just need 6 more levels. And I'll be able to unlock Gunbreaker. Oh, there we go.
You were saying? You popped.
No, I was talking about unlocking a class. I had no idea what you are referring to, sir. Oh, 4! Oh god, that music. I love how that starts.
Give me a second.
So what does my strength have to do with this, Ramu?
I'll join in a minute.
Okay, people are following mechanics. Okay. I can dig it. Okay. Oh, I got 3 comms.
I have taken thy measure, bringer of light. And I judge
Y'all
thee
just
a
started.
worthy champion. The task of excising the sin that
I
hath
just
taken
got
root
done
in
with what I
man's
was
heart
doing.
is thine.
Timing
Shrink not from employing thy
is
strength in service to
terrible.
the forest and the wider
Sorry.
realm beyond. Like hungering shadows do the enemies of harmony gather, and meekness will but feed them. If man is to be delivered from the dark, it shall be by thy guiding light alone. Stray not from the path, for if thou dost, thy people shall be truly lost.
Thank you
That's
for
it.
your wise words. Brahma.
Oh, this is not going to be fun.
Thou hast slain the Lord of Levin. A regrettable act, but a necessary one.
Just you started
In
on night 4,
witnessing
by
thy
the way.
struggle, a truth hath been revealed unto me. If I mistake
Right.
not, it may yet prove
4.
a chink in the eternal armor of the Assyrians. But let us
Good luck.
conclude our present business. I shall expound upon my findings at the Rising Stones anon.
Leo Salis.
How do I crouch? Thank you. I hide in vents.
And he's venting.
Oh, he's already powering up.
It's going to take 5 episodes to tell you.
Yes, he is. Just run. Oh dear Lord, he saves me. Strong boy. Crap! You got me once. You got me again. You're on your own. You're on your own, Austin.
No, you're not. Okay.
He camped the vent. He was camping the
Oh,
vent.
it's for them.
I'm also stuck in the ground.
The ground is where I am. Like I cannot plan.
You've got quite a bit.
How no?
You're also on your own, unfortunately, because Sprung Boy decided to sit by the vent.
Did you just say Sprung Boy?
Yes.
That just sounds hilarious.
You are returned to us, dear friend, and none the worse for bearing the heavy burden which I did press upon you. Most glad am I of this. I am informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramu ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell?
Yeah, you wanna know? Truly?
Oh, you're not the only one, Zach.
Ramu
Beat his
made
ass.
trial of you? I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without. It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man. For evidence, one need only look to the conflict brewing in Cartano. or to the rising flood of refugees. Our shared struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union. Yet the ties which bind the Alliance strain under the weight of gross self-interest. As the scars of the calamity begin to fade, so too does our sense of common purpose. Yet now is scarce the time to forget our shared responsibility. If this new-sprung realm is to survive beyond its infancy, it must needs be nurtured by all. Eorzea must be as one. Yet I fear that dream is still far off.
Well, dream harder.
On behalf of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for all that you and your fellow scions have done. Full oft have I been compelled to look to you for aid of late, and offered all too little in return. As leader of this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth.
I don't know if you'll be able to do that just because of the nature of what we do. Not simple shit.
Lord Ramuh has departed, yet the keening of this ill wind grows no less insistent. Voices of the forest, pray speak and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my heart?
Probably more. What you have said. My rising sun, let's go. Now where is Big Booty Jooty?
If everyone is ready, let us begin.
But are we beginning, ma'am?
Urianger, the floor is yours.
You know, shit gets serious when people start speaking in
As
audio.
all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the Waking Sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Ascian clad in white, Elidibus.
I love how you're saying this is funny while you're in Oriander was giving a speech about how people were slaughtered at Vesper Bay.
That the
Oh, I'm
Ascians
sorry,
are
but what
eternal
I'm
beings
laughing at
to whom
is
I know.
destruction is
Ash
as a
going
temporary
through,
inconvenience.
running away from Springtrap.
In the
Oh, I know you're
Urianger and
I know you're commenting on what's going on your screen, but I just found the timing hilarious with what they were
And
talking
'tis my
about
belief that
on
we
my
have found a
end.
thread that will allow us to
Like such
unravel the
whiplash.
twisted skein of their existence.
Oh no, you don't seem to understand.
I think I have an idea
Powers
of what
up.
torture.
Recent manifestation.
Okay.
The
Powers up.
Sahagin elder who
Are like
summoned
normal?
them
Like a
was
Dragon Ball
observed to
villain.
undergo some manner of ascension. The etheric readings taken
And
by
he gets
Y'shtola at the
faster.
time of this transfiguration
Ooh,
have proven most enlightening.
Aye.
The disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible was the agitation, I scarce
Sounds
had
like-
need of my goggles.
Bullshit go.
The significance of Y'shtola's readings might better be understood in the context of mine
Having
own,
fun, Ash?
taken at the instant of the Lord of Legends.
No, I do have an idea
Unlike
for a
the primal,
streamer
the
on this
Sahagin
week
was not
that
subject
doesn't
to etheric
involve
dissipation.
Final Fantasy.
Before discussing our new discoveries, it may benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior.
So, Zach. He gets faster. You know you hear him roar, yeah?
Let us begin at what some
Whenever you
might
hear
call the
Springtrap
end.
roar, he gets faster.
When we who dwell in the material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether
So?
and are returned to the ethereal realm. In turn, the restless energy which suffuses that plane streams
there it
back
goes
into our
again.
world, giving rise to new life.
'Tis as the heavens did decree, the way of all mortal souls. Twixt this world and the next do the ethereal currents swirl, bearing the very essence of life. Thus doth the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth continue unabated.
Primals behave somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but
Because he's
ether given
powered up.
shape. Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, to take their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body.
You made it. Somehow.
Which brings us on to the third group, the so-called immortals. They exist in a manner all their own.
Quite. Even as the Sahagin Elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
A soul that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh.
The secret of life everlasting, and in the claws of a Sahagin no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
If mortal death entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Nay, it merely withdraweth a distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
Yes, it exists in neither this realm nor the next, abiding instead in the space that lies between them.
I don't.
The Ascians took control of Thancred by means of a crystal of darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
I think he just walks
sorry,
into
my
it.
friend.
For a mercy, the weary road of our research hath brought us unto an answer.
The Sahagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm. Thus was he consumed by Leviathan. If we could entrap the spirits of defeated Ascians in like manner, and thereby deny them resurrection,
Therein lieth the path to victory. Thou art most
Help,
perceptive,
please.
my lady.
He's on me.
Only when
my.
we have trapped the bodiless soul within an ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy. Thus
Power
might
at
even
once.
an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
These feats are, of
You got the
course,
meds?
far easier said than done. At present, we lack a viable
Okay.
means to entrap and
Oh,
extinguish
Jesus.
an Asian soul. Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
I will depart at once to convene with the sages of Sharlayan. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved.
I hope you do.
I have the utmost faith in you, Archon.
I forget
Keep an ear
that.
out for when he roars.
I forget that early on Jihad is an
Beg
Archon.
pardon, antecedent, but I would raise one final matter. Even now, a Sharlayan survey party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldessian. Their findings shall soon be known to us. Though you harbor feelings of
Not
dread,
again.
I bid you surrender not to sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
I shall, Archon. Thank you.
Organization 13 bullshit right here.
Oh, hi.
Seven times. Oh yeah, that's right, I can do this.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Little boy.
Thank you for the ideas.
Just fucking run. both of us. I'm still alive. Are you out of your mind? Run! I can't! He got me. James. It's only the first one. Yep, guess he's getting ready to Spartan sprint. Oh, two's worse.
Okay, let's see if that actually does anything. Chose that it played, but I didn't hear it. I won't worry about it.
He's screwed. Yep.
The solar is 102. Yeah, what, about an hour?
Blazing?
Yep.
Maintenance.
Yeah, that's happening in 56 minutes.
Yep.
I'll spar with your ass and beat it.
Sorry about that, mate. I don't know how you do it.
What?
Talking PlayStation and Discord at the same time.
If I had to guess, it would be listening to playthroughs while talking to other people at the same time. Because that'd be like 4 or 5 people having a conversation, and then I have to listen to other people, whether it's at home or at work. And my mic just stopped working right there for a moment, and I give it a few minutes, and I will be able to hear you again. This happens every once in a while, and I am not sure why. This is why I've been just using the... Okay, now I can hear again.
Now you can hear me?
Yes.
So, maintenance is gonna happen very soon.
Yeah, we got 54 minutes.
Do you have enough time for that duty? For that instance?
We already did it. And so now I just got... Yeah, me and you already did the only instance for this patch. I'm just trying to get this patch done before we hop off. Yeah. And let's see, considering what mission I am on,
Yep.
I got this mission and 4 more.
Well, from what it looks like, you're about to go into
It shouldn't. Yeah, it's gonna be an instance, but it shouldn't take too long.
Go ahead and unpart.
Damn it! Now the audio cuts out again. Well, at least everything can be heard through stream. And I dissolved the party to do the instance. I wish I could hear you, but I can't. Can't even hear the game. Where is it? Okay, I can hear you again.
So you're having audio issues as well.
Yep.
Also, sorry if I was multitasking.
No, no worries.
Look, they wanted to play something and I was not going to tell them no. I wanted to join them, so I wasn't going to be rude and just not join them.
Yeah, we got some spectators.
It's after 12 for me.
Yeah, it's almost 2 for me.
Well, no, I mean, it's literally after 12 right now.
Glad the kids are cheering them on.
Yep.
Really? I just started. Y'all not standing a damn chance. You good? No, I'm talking to the NPC. That I'm fighting. There we go. Get back up so I can shove you back down again. You're invincible, it seems. I'm gonna just throw a shield on myself and wait. There we go. I don't even think my health dropped to 80%.
Probably not.
I want to finish this patch. My only issue is all the damn cuts. And one of the main goals is to try to avoid skipping as much content as possible. Might as well. I saw you right there, so it's like, hey, he's orange, he should be purple. Alrighty, where must I go? But we're all on us here. Lumsa Lumensa, okay.
no attention to the crazy person teleporting to places.
Pay all the attention to the crazy person teleporting places.
Trying to level stuff up.
Why don't you queue up for a daily while I'm doing this stuff then?
Because I see no point in that.
It gives you levels. Not like you gotta do level 100 once.
Because this one doesn't have any sort of dailies yet.
It's got a few. It's got main scenario, alliance raid, normal raid, possibly.
No. What I mean is, I can't. I'm level 12.
Oh, the class, okay.
Class can't do shit.
Well, shit. They're so far away. Yeah, at least you made it quick. This way. So much running. Just running in the cutscenes, I tell you. He's gonna be cutting it close, I'll tell you that.
Yep.
He's only got 3 more missions after this.
And how much longer till maintenance?
38 minutes. Hang got 1 out of 5. Okay, landing in settlements. Where's the fucking nearest? I'll save him. Alright, fuck you off, you know.
Actually, you know what? It's late as it is, so I'll probably go ahead and get off then.
Alright, go ahead. I want to keep you up. If I switched over to my white mage just for their sprintability, their dash ability. Wait a second. Ta-da! Save this man for after I fell. Fair enough. That's the thought. Okay. This way. Okay, she thought I was sitting on him. But okay. Didn't see much time at all. Really feels like a race against time, I'll tell you what. Yeah, finally. Oh, cussing. Really, that's my chances, but okay.
Tell me, General, What think you of Alfino's bold endeavor?
I think it is more than bold, Your Grace. His organization would pave the way for a united Eorzea. Well do I understand his impatience, since facing the common threat of the Ultima weapon, our nations have seemed farther apart, not closer together. Considering the many problems we face, should we not be glad that someone else is taking the initiative?
We have all pledged our cooperation, yet the grumbling continues behind closed doors. Ul'dah is not alone in her duplicity. I myself have doubts as to the good this organization will achieve. With the inclusion of the finest soldiers of the 3 grand companies, it promises to be a fearsome military body. But whom will it serve? Even under the watchful gaze of the Scions, it is not unthinkable that such a force could perpetrate a great wrong. Does it not concern you that a significant proportion of its financial backing came from the coffers of the Syndicate? That those unprincipled worms might forge this extraordinary gathering of warriors into a private army?
I have trust in the Scions, Your Grace. They have spared us no end of trouble at the hands of the Primals. If they seek reinforcements, I deem it unwise to deny them. As for their finances, full many gave generously. And though our nobles proffered a sizable sum, their coin did not spill from the pockets of Lolorito and his cronies. And what of the presence of our stalwart adventurer friend in this endeavor? I doubt the Warrior of Light would betray our cause.
Yes, there is that, I suppose. Yet I have known people to change. Whether we will or no, the events of the age hurl us this way and that, like a dust devil skipping across the sands. Cannot be done about Telechi?
I have explored all avenues available to us, Your Grace. But as Ul'dah law now stands, we lack the evidence to convict him of any crime. To arrest him on spurious grounds would only play into his hands.
He has all but committed treason, and yet we can do nothing?
Pretty much.
Then what good our government? What worth the royal house? How deplorable this mockery of justice!
Have faith, Your Grace. It is not over.
Damn that cutscene. think I'm gonna get everything done, but I'm gonna try. Where to? Where to? Camp Dragon Head.
The incident with the New Frontier hands? No, you need not elaborate. I have been following their progress with no small amount of interest. Brave men and women all. They do our nation a great service. The existence of a fortified outpost in Mordona will do much to dissuade the Empire from trespassing on Kurthus soil. Right glad am I that you have chosen to lend your support to this endeavor. Never let it be said that House Fortom does not acknowledge the efforts of her allies, or her tenants. 'Twas in the spirit of gratitude that I arranged for sundry supplies to be delivered to Revenant's Toll. That the shipment should chance to be waylaid by heretics is poor fortune indeed. Poor fortune, I say, yet not without precedent. If you would know the truth of it, these incorrigible villains grow more organized with each passing day. This new unity of purpose we attribute to their leader, the Lady Iceheart. But though I have devoted significant resources to the task of identifying this woman, we have yet to learn so much as her birth name. What we do know is that the heretics speak of Iceheart in reverent tones, and would gladly embrace death rather than betray her. Such loyalty is rare indeed, and I fear to imagine what so committed a collective might achieve. The brigands have not yet been so brazen as to risk direct confrontation here in Dragonhead. Some few of their number have, however, been sighted not far to the west of here, and with ever-increasing regularity. A visit to Whitebrim Front may bring you the answers you seek. Will you brave the snows, knowing what implacable foes may lie in wait?
Sure.
Hallone's blessings be upon you! Though I take no pride in the admission, many of mine own countrymen are not so well suited as you adventurers to dealing with such foes. Were they dragons, it might be otherwise.
Okay.
But truly, I could not wish for a finer ally. You have done much for my house in the past, and I have no doubt but that I shall have cause to celebrate your deeds again ere long. Should you learn aught of value, pray return to me forthwith. A warm hearth and a warmer welcome shall be waiting for you.
17 minutes. Okay. Yeah, pest. It's inside, okay. Big boy, come on. There we go. Wow, it's the snow globe? Okay. 14 minutes. I don't think I have enough time to finish the next mission. Let's turn the light, power it up this way. Oh. Getting out of here. Exactly where to go here this time. Huh. They have a lot more time. I got 11 minutes, 10 minutes actually.
Your return is most timely. Of their own accord, my thoughts had turned to your task and the progress thereof. I confess, my imaginings tended toward the grim and bloody.
Yep, I'll be calling it after this player mission.
But you are here now, and I suspect such frivolous wonderings do little justice to the reality of your travails. Tell me, what did you learn of Iceheart? Indeed, and this transpired at Snowcloak? Of all the highlands, that towering wall has borne the worst of the region's brutal shift in climate. So inhospitable has Snowcloak become that we have still to survey the area in its entirety. Could its frozen heights conceal the heretics' hideaway? Mayhap a more robust reconnaissance effort is in order. Putting such considerations aside for the moment, we still know far too little of this Iceheart. That she is capable of commanding such a band of fanatics bespeaks natural authority, and no small measure of charisma. As much as I would like to fathom this mystery with you, the situation has grown beyond my personal purview. I am bound by duty to inform the Temple Knights and request that they bring this matter to its conclusion. Given the glowing reports the new commander has garnered thus far, I am certain that they can be relied upon to take appropriate action. Though Iceheart's true identity yet eludes us, you have provided us with a point from which to begin. Sometimes it takes but a single stone to prompt an avalanche.
Very true.
On the matter of the stolen provisions, I have already made arrangements for a second shipment to be sent to Revenant's Toll. I could not well allow such an honorable venture to be undermined by one miserable setback.
Alright, where? Okay. Alrighty, so that's gonna do it for now. We almost got through. I ain't trying to chance it. There's probably going to be another cutscene or two. And they want to get cut off in the middle due to maintenance. So hope y'all have a good day, good night. Don't know what time it is, y'all. But take it easy. And as always, Martinez!